How long until we start?
2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Okay. Oh, can you post the championship standings, please?
Yes, I will. Just a moment. Hey, Chris. I will post the standings. It's in the commentary voice chat.
How are you doing? The Dams have won the team's title, right?
Huh?
Dams have won team's title, yes?
Wait. I think yes. I think they have. I'm I'm not sure if they would have enough points. No, Dams have won. They cannot catch that gap. Very interesting that Dams has have already won the constructors, and we have 6 drivers still in the fight for the championship, with 4 being like really in the fight for the championship. But still, Kurvi and Andreoli have a very small chance. And well, Andreoli, for him, he has to basically get pole the fastest lap and win, and have others not score a point, like Oskan, for example. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so if you're ready, we can start in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to Brazil, to South America, for the final round of the 2023 GP4 OC F2 season. I'm your lead commentator, Robert, and alongside me, I am joined by Chris, and we are here at Jacarepaguá in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, to crown a champion. It's round 13 of the season, and it appears my colleague is currently muted, so let's get this qualifying session underway, shall we?
Yes.
All right then. Now a quick look at the standings. Savaroscan is leading with 99 points. He's got Rubinho Gonzalez 4 points behind. And 10 points behind Oscan is Michael Clark, tied with Thomas Anderson. And then there is also JP Kirby, 22 points behind Oscan. And Santino Androli, 28 points behind Oscan. Let's get this session underway. Who's going to take the championship? It's the finale and it's hotly contested. Who do you think is going to take the pole? I forgot how many points we get for pole. Was it 2?
2.
Dandroli then shouldn't have a chance, right? Or does he?
Andreoli has a chance where he can basically. It's very, very. Well, for him, everything needs to work. Basically, he has to get pole, he has to get fastest lap, he has to win. Oskan cannot get any points, and the other drivers obviously cannot get the points needed.
You want to
And
know what's
then he
funny?
can
Both.
win on a countback because Oscar has no
You
win.
want to know what's funny? Both the top two in the championship don't have a single win.
Yeah.
Anyway, can can you send the track map in the chat as well, Flo, please?
Yes.
Thank you. So Janet is on the flying lap right now. He's he's approaching Norte, which is the straight. Sorry if I won't be talking too much directly. I am just a little direct. Ersh has gone P1 provisionally, then home drops to third. La Rosa now goes P1. Oskan, the championship leader, goes on to provisional pole. What can Broster accomplish next? Not much, only P6. Gonzalez goes third, behind Oskan. Amaselli goes 7th. Koenig is next, and he's gone 7th. Shobot goes 7th now. Sanachoi, 14th only. Pulisic, the reigning champion, 11th. Press, 11th now. Kobe, 2nd, very, very close at his home track. Curtis, former champion, 17th only. Arnold, 16th. Bocelli, 19th, and Andrioli, the last car left. Who needs a miracle, only 9th. As the first round's done, Flo and Chris. Thoughts?
Well, Oskan is doing everything correct at the moment. He's basically making it much more difficult for other or the other contenders, and at the moment Andreoli would be out.
Lieutenant has gone back out on track, and Chris, would you like to take us for a ride with him when he starts his lap? He's currently in P6, former Indy 500 winner.
Yeah, I can do it.
You there? He's starting the lap soon.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
As he goes to turn 1 to the Kova, what's called? I think he gets hold up there. As he goes into the Kova by La Rosa. We go there. Imperial. And the first sector is not an improvement, is it? No, it's not improvement. On a long straight towards. Ooh. What does the second sector say? Not that's definitely
Yeah.
not an improvement.
No, he's gonna have to try a lot harder.
We go into the final corners. Yeah, once off. And perish. Third.
Yeah, that's a very decent improvement. Let's see if Gonzalez can do anything better in the dams.
And Gonzalez goes up. I think he doesn't improve. Yeah, it doesn't improve.
No improvement.
Oskan
Oskan improves
improves.
on his. Yeah, he's put 800th of a second to improve his time. Koenig goes P5. Maselli, no improvement.
Third.
Third,
8th.
P8 only. Thomas Anderson is on an improvement here. Let's see what he can do. The man who looked like the championship favorite early on until his season fell apart.
Then on 5th.
He's gone P10, then home P5. Chobot does not improve. Andrioli needs this improvement and does not get it. Zorbach goes 13th. Clark goes P5, very decent, but not enough for Voskan up top. Curtis goes P12. Kulsech goes 17th only.
Rossa third.
Broster third. La Rosa next to cross the line. Where is he going to go? He's going to stay where he is, but Kress is going to improve up to 10th. Darnold 15th. I don't know who's staying in the series next season, honestly, but I mean, we could check, but
Doesn't
that's not the
improve.
thing right now.
I think that's it for this round.
Yes, that is this round completed. Okay, the Chili is out on track for the third run. He's currently down in last. He's not going to like that. But he's about to start the lap. Why don't I take you through this lap? Are you ready? Here we go. With Dominic Celli, the Italian driver. Down the road towards turn 1 we go. And turn 1 is what is it is called it's called Curva Then for the left hander we go. Lord, just so you know, the track map you sent us is different from the one in game, but nevertheless, looks like the tree might have had a little bit of a moment there. It goes through the right of Nanato, and through the long sweeping left hander of Norte, which opens up later on in the corner and launches you onto this straight. The Chile's first sector is actually up by half a tenth. Alright. Let's go through this straight, which I believe is part of an oval. Go through the long left-hander, slowing down and hitting the apex. It's going into Sul, the left-hander, and into Girao, the right-hander. Who has had a little bit of a moment, massive slowdown, and that is the lap in the gutter. He's 2 seconds off the pace, and the Chili's chances of staying in last place have just catapulted up.
Zorbach doesn't improve.
Oh, sorry, I didn't finish the lap, the flying lap when I commentated it. My bad.
No problem. Oscan doesn't improve. Tomaselli, you think improves? Up to 13th. Robert doesn't improve. Anderson doesn't improve. Denholm also doesn't seem to improve. Yeah, maybe not. Curtis doesn't improve. La Rosa doesn't improve. Arnold is not improving. Also not. Brosa not. And Kulazek is improving up to 5th.
That's very decent. Bobby, his home track, is a second off the pace, no improvement, but Sturt is improving. Let's see what he's got. James Sturt does not improve last time in Sector 3. And it looks like Kress will not be improving either. Nope. Curtis is going side by side with another car, but he's coming into the pit, so there's no lap to be ruined here.
Yeah. Kelly, the only one not within a second.
Now he's about to start another lap. Let's see what he's gonna be able to do this time. Can he avoid mistakes and hopefully get out of last place? Or will this be another painful lap for the Italian driver? Mhm, mhm.
Really jelly improving in the first sector. Personal.
He's gonna get a little bit of toe here, but it's gonna turn into dirty air later on in the lap. Let's see if this is gonna hurt him. His middle sector time, is it good enough? He's up, but not by much, under 2/10. So he's going to stay in last place most likely, unless he finds a massive improvement in sector 3. Which is not impossible, but who knows. Slowing down for the last corner and exiting it, Vittoria. Dominic Vicelli is about to cross the line. Can he get out of last place? He improves but remains where he is. His sector 3 was bad. Parrish is all the way down in the middle sector. Looks like he will not be improving. As he exits the last corner just in a few seconds.
You're right, no one improving. Anderson is improving.
Yes, indeed. Let's see what the former championship leader and contender can do. He's gone up to be 8. Good, but I'm sure he'll want better. This edge does not improve. Montioli does, but only 21st. Stays where he is. Very not good. La Rosa is P7.
Curtis, 12. Arnold. Okay, doesn't improve.
Is currently down on his personal best.
I think that's the next run done.
Just over 6 minutes left in this session. Pole could go anyone, but it looks like the 2 bonus points for pole, which are crucial, are headed to Oscan as well as P1 on the grid. This could be critical if he wants to win this championship, and if he wants to win it with his first win of the season, that will quite be something. But it's going to be a long race. Plenty can happen, and pole position is not guaranteed to win you the title. But yeah, Oscan is looking good at the moment. Top four in the championship, the serious contenders are only covered by 10 points, so any of them could win. But if Androli does not take this pole, he will be out. It'll be a 5-person race, with Corby having a far outside shot at it. So it's a very, very interesting scenario, Chris. What do you think? What do you think, Chris?
What?
I said it's going to be very interesting scenario. Hirsch is out on track. It's going to be his last run, most likely. Actually, I would say certainly.
And Parrish goes into the lap. I guess he get to the traffic. I think he avoided it, at least one car.
Yeah, that was his teammate Andreoli who came out of the pits just behind him. Andreoli will be in trouble though if he doesn't pass his teammate. He'll be on his last flying lap and with dirty air. You don't want to be impeded by anyone, especially not your teammate.
He doesn't improve. Okay, he's way off.
Yeah, indeed. Andreoli's gonna be in trouble now.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except Alex Clark, who doesn't seem to improve. The question now, will we see any more improvements from any
I would
driver?
hope so. A lot of people the checkered flag. Daniel doesn't improve and neither does Zorbak. Oscar, personal pole sitter and championship leader, does not improve. He didn't need to. Kulisevich, reigning champion, stays fifth. Andrelli desperately needs to improve. And he's been held up 3 seconds off the pace. That is not good. The man whose chances of the championship are floating away. No, the man. No, sorry. His chances of the championship have just disappeared because he failed to take pole position. Maselli is one of the last cars left. He is not improving at the moment. He does not improve. Curtis, can he improve the former champion?
No.
Does not. He remains where he is, which is 12. Press doesn't improve. Arnold doesn't improve. I
And
think that's
yeah,
it.
I think
Yeah, we
that's
still
it.
got
Yeah, I think
Oscar.
it's yeah, it's definitely Oscar and Paul.
Yes, indeed, and this will be great news for him. And Anderson is P9, Gonzalez is P13, and who's the other championship contender? Where is he? Roster does not improve. Confirmation there. Their championship contender is Clark. Clark is in 10th. So it's very good for Samaroskan, who's taken pole here for the South American GP.
Gonzalez 13th.
Yes, indeed. It's a big advantage for Oskan as he takes those 2 points, and his championship rivals are far behind. But don't take it for granted until it's over, because there's plenty that can still happen in this race. But that has been qualifying completed. Thank you for watching. Now let's know who you think is going to take the title. Because I am going to go to the safe choice. I think Oskan is going to take it after this
Yeah, I
brilliant
think I also go
qualifying.
for Oscar because he has like the best grid position. His rivals are really far back.
All right, qualifying is over. We'll jump to the race very shortly. And just let us know your predictions. Guys, who's gonna get it? Chris, what do you think? Who's gonna be champion?
Oscar.
All right, Flo, what do you think?
Oscar.
Anyone in the chat, do you think Oskan or someone else?
We are at the grid. I guess I can jump in.
All right, are we ready? Are you guys ready? We're about to start this race, and let's take a quick look at the grid, 4x4 as per usual. So let's go. On pole position is championship leader Samer Oskan looking to take the title from first on the grid, followed by Jean-Pedro Kirby second, then it's Alex Broster third, and from Chao China fourth.
And we have Kulazek, König, La Rosa, and Parrish.
Yes, next we have Anderson, then we have Clark, two of the championship contenders, Ross Denholm 11th, and Aaron Curtis, former champion 12th.
And 13th we have Gonzalez, 14th Kress, 15th Sturton, 16th Tomaselli.
Yes, then it is Arnold 17th, Choi 18th, Shobot 19th, and Zorbach 20th, the last two on the grid.
And 21st and early at last, Tizzelli.
Yes, that's right. And the weather is going to be one dry for the season finale. Let's see what's gonna happen.
41 laps.
Yep, we're getting ready to start this race. It's time for the season finale to begin. Who's gonna get that win and who's gonna take the title? We have Fire Lights, Ashoka Pagua, and now we're racing. Good launch from Oscar, and can he hold the lead into turn one? Kirby's got a good launch as well. He is in the title fight, but he's gonna need a very strong result to take that title. Can he take the lead into one? No, he can't. Side by side. Looks like he's got a better traction to mid corner. Oscar manages to hold on for just a little. Chachanit's around the outside. Oscar has the inside for the left hander. Oscar holds on to the lead. And I think Broster has gone past Kirby. They're side by side. Yes, Broster is ahead. Oscar, can he pull away or will he come under pressure on the guys behind? It's gonna be close here, folks.
That was a clean start,
Anderson
no
is able to
pressures.
skip. That's an amazing start from Thomas Anderson. His brother's going
Brosnan.
for the lead right now. He's gonna try to take it from Oskan. And Oskan keep him at bay. They're on lap one. Halfway through the lap, goes Broster down the inside. Is this the lead for the Briton? Yes, it is. Alex Broster takes the lead of the South American GP. Clark is up into fifth as well. Clark and Anderson have had incredible starts, and Clark is already hassling cars ahead for position. How on earth did they have this good of a start? I am very curious. Let's see Clark. What's he done? Good launch of the line. His teammate Zorbach slowed down massively and Clark avoided him. That was one place. And he saw himself in the middle, past another two cars right here. That was well executed. And then he only had just one more position to gain from Anderson, who also had an incredible start. This is quite interesting. Two of the championship contenders who were further back have gained a bunch of places, and they're quite close behind Oscar, who's under pressure from China right now. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah. Oscar under pressure, meanwhile, from Chadjat.
Chauchanet is trying to get close. Broster says the early fastest lap, of course. And Chauchanet is gonna go for it into turn one. Oscar defends the inside. As Clark is up in the fourth place, he's gone past Kirby. Excellent move from Michael Clark. How's he done it? You know, Kulisevich has gone past Anderson. Michael Clark is on a charge. Gonzalez, meanwhile, is the least placed of the championship contenders. He's down in 13th. As Broster is pulling away from Oskan, who is under a lot of pressure. And here goes Chao China down the inside. No room to find his way through. This is a close fight, especially with Clark getting closer. Clark, if I'm not mistaken, is now 12 points after qualifying behind Oskan. So he's going to get a lot of points. Ideally, Clark should go for the win. As Chauchan is going down the inside on the main straight, on the back straight. They get past Oscar. Oscar is not putting up too much of a defense, and Chauchan is up in the second.
No, Oscar needs to watch out because Clark is right behind him now.
A lot of people changing places further down the pack as Anderson losing our place, drops down to 8th. Curtis is in 14th. And Jolie still down in 21st. Zorbach is dropped to the back. I thought he started much higher. So he must have had a rough first 2 laps, unfortunately, for Nicholas Zorbach. Clark is gaining on Oskan. Clark is gaining on Oskan. And just to look at the math, if Oskan finishes 4th, Clark needs to win the race to take the title. Maybe his third win of the season, Bruster sets another fastest lap. So as long as if Clark wins, Oskan needs to finish on the podium so that Oskan can take the titles. Koenig's going for a move on Corby. Quite a close shave, but nothing much happens. Bruster's lead is 2.5 seconds. That's very impressive as Oskan is trying to come back at China. And right now, Chris, Bruster is Oskan's strongest defender because if he wins the race, that means none of the other contenders can win the race and cut down Oskan's points gap and overturn it. What do you think? No opinion? As Oskan is going for the move to retake second place, Parrish is also making a move in the background. Oskan is back up to second. He's gone past Chalchanat. Now Clark will try to do the same. Can get it done? Not yet, no. Gonzalez still in 13th as his teammate looks set to take the title. This is not good for Bino Gonzalez. Oskan is 3.8 seconds behind Broster. Does he just want to park the bus and get Broster to win this race? What do you think?
Maybe.
Meanwhile, Clark is hot on the heels of China. He's going to get past him soon. Another fastest lap for Alex Broster. Clark knows if he wants to win this championship, he has to go for the win. Corby is making a move as Parrish is in P8, stays in P8. Gonzalez is still struggling to get past cars. As Arnold overtakes Kurt, there's quite a lot of people moving all across the field. And Jolie is up to 20th. Clark is all over the back of China, who is going quite slow. Kulisec is also in the hunt for the podium. Oskan is pulling away a little, but his pace is nothing compared to Broster. In 4 laps, he's taken the lead and increased to 4 seconds. Is he unbeatable today? As now Michael Clark is going to go for the move on China. Can he get past Thai driver? And the answer on the back straight is a resounding yes. Clark is up into the podium. Next target for him is his main championship rival. As Parrish makes a double move here, fantastic. Free wide moment into the left-hander. Brilliant move from Will Parrish there, mate. Mate? Mate, was that a brilliant move?
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, Oskan, his pace is pretty bad. 1.3 second gap to Clark, but I think Clark is faster than him. Meanwhile, China is dropping back. Kulisec is putting the attack on him. Can the reigning champion get him in the turn 1? Yes, he can. China slows down quite significantly as Koenig is into 8th place. Anderson is being attacked from Kress. He risks dropping out of the points. 5-second lead for Alex Broster. He is having an amazing day today. .1 second gap between Oskan and Clark. Clark knows just overtaking Oskan is not going to be enough if he wants to steal the title from the Swede. He's gonna need to hope for more. Let's see what's gonna happen. Rossa tries to go down the inside, side by side with Koenig. Koenig manages to stay in front. This is good for the German. Anderson has dropped out the points in P11. Not good at all. The man won much of this championship. Looks like he is set to lose it. As Clark has caught Oskan. This is significant for the economy of this race, but not for the championship. Clark has to win, and Oskan has to be off the podium if Clark wants to beat him. As Parrish has caught China, he's going to try to get past him in turn 1. China defends aggressively and manages to stay in front. Chris?
Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't see a single contact yet.
Indeed, as Zorbach is up into 20th place, Oskan is under heavy pressure, but the more he keeps parking the bus, the further away Broster gets. And as I said earlier, if Clark does not win this race, this is great news for Oskan, as now Clark is going to take the position. Look at the speed advantage he's got. He's already ahead before the braking zone. Clark is up in the second place. Next target for him is Alex Broster, if he can even catch him, as Parrish fails to overtake Chow China, but La Rosa also fails to overtake Koenig, second lap in a row. Gonzalez, meanwhile, is up into 11th. He passes Anderson, one of his championship rivals. But that is still not going to matter when both are outside the points.
I think Gonzalez had a small lockup there.
Yeah, a little mistake here for the Spaniard. Hasn't cost him track position though, only time. But they say time is money. Or, more precise way of saying, time is points. And you need all the points you can get, especially in a contested championship finale. As Paris is going to have another look again past Chow China. Can he get it done, or can he not get it done? We will see what happens. 6.1 second advantage for Broster up front. He's gonna want to build on that if he wants to win this race. Parrish still stuck behind Chow China. Looks like he's not making much progress. I want to take a look where Broster is in the championship. Broster is 9th. He's won the second race in Indianapolis, and if he wins now, I think he might jump into the top 5. As Parrish finally gets the overtake done. Chow trying to get himself up in the 5th place.
Yeah, meanwhile, Clark has to hope that Broster makes a mistake or gets some sort of mechanical issue. Because I'm not sure if he can catch Anna up under this pace. As Kress and Koenig fight for P8. Kress tries it in the inside. Meanwhile, La Rosa and Gonzalez are also catching up to the fight.
Kress is trying to overtake Koenig, but he's a little stuck behind his compatriot at the moment.
Now maybe now with the slipstream there might be a chance for Kress.
He's a little far back, but I think he's gonna try it. Can get it done. Side by side, yes, he's got him. Kress is up in 8th place. Good move. As La Rosa will now try to do the same. As Gonzalez has joined the party. Get himself up into the points maybe. As Curtis is struggling, he's being chased down by his teammate Sana Choi. Tomaselli is at the back. And Broster's lead appears to be 6.1 seconds. He and Clark appear to be matching each other in terms of pace. Now that is quite interesting.
Gap decrease to 5.8.
He's getting closer. Now La Rosa is getting past Koenig at turn 1. He's got him. And can Gonzalez squeeze for as well? No, not quite. Quite close to contact there. But thankfully, no collision. Roster continues.
I think there's a problem for Car.
It's also.
Oh, not Clark. Throttle problem for Clark.
Michael Clark has suffered a throttle problem. The main man who had the chance to take the championship away from Oskan is to come into the pits. His race has come undone. And Oskan is now in P4. He's going to re-overtake him. What a shame for Clark. He was the only one who could have challenged Broster for the win. And now he might not even get onto the points. As Parrish makes his way through, Oskan is back into second place.
Yeah,
Clark
that's the
keeps
hope over
dropping
for
down.
Clark, most likely.
Yeah, and this moment might have just decided the championship permanently. No one wants it to end like that, no one. But it looks like Oscar might have already won it. As in comes Clark, it's gonna take a miracle to get back into the points. But maybe he can do it. What do you think?
That chance might be still there, but the championship, I think it's over, most likely. No.
Yeah, it's definitely over for Clark. What a shame. Who knows if he could have caught Broster. 6.3 second stop, and he is not going to the end of the race. He's gonna have to pit again. Wait, what? Wait, Oscar is third. I thought he was second. Who got past him? Oh,
It was
Kulisic. When did Kulisic get him? As now Paris is gonna try to get Oscar.
maybe it was when the failure happened. I'm not sure.
It was before.
Ah,
Right before.
ah,
Very
he got
puzzling.
Oscar
Was
had to
held
brake
up.
because of Clark being slow. That's why.
Yeah, and that cost him track position and plenty of time. Not ideal, not
Now
ideal.
Parrish might get him as well,
Yes,
and he
he has
does.
got him. Samet Oskan drops out of the podium. Mhm.
Meanwhile, Gonzalez now P9.
Mhm.
Anderson, I think, is. Yeah, I think 12. Oh, wait, 13. As Arnold goes
Running first
past Koenig.
place. Koenig is not having a fun time right now. He's out of the points, and Anderson is having a woeful day. Quite woeful. He had a great start, was up in the top five, climbing 5 places, and then just collapsed. Total collapse. There's really no other way to say it. As Oscar just has to drive for the title. It's an easy Saturday night drive for the Swedish driver.
Anderson also past Koenig now.
Yes. Gonzalez is in the points, he's in P9, but if he wants to beat his teammate and take the title, he's gonna need a much bigger effort. And he's currently stuck behind the train of cars. Let's see if he's got any chance of clearing them. Which I do not find very likely, unfortunately. Three-car fight here. Gonzalez is all over the back of La Rosa. Clark sets the fastest lap, fresh off his pit stop. He knows the championship is gone. He's 43 seconds off the lead, 10 seconds off the next car. But he's gonna try to fight for points. He's a fighter. He's gonna try his best to do it, just like that amazing win in Monza. And let's see if he can do it. As Broster leads the race by 10 seconds. Looks like Arosa is making a move, but it fails. Costs him some time, and puts him right into the clutches of Gonzalez. Denholm makes an overtake on the Tony GP car. Anderson is in 18th, risks dropping to 19th, which does not happen just yet. Sonic Choi stays behind. Ostkan is on track to take the title. It's looking very good for the Swedish man.
Gonzalez is still stuck in the train.
Yes, that's right.
Rosa
Ross gets Kirby, he's got him now. Can Gonzalez squeeze through as well? It's quite tight, but Kirby has the better line. He's gonna stay in front for the time being. But I'm sure Gonzalez will try to hound him on the back straight as Parrish has caught up to Kulisevich. Can the American get past him and claim second place?
Yeah, yes, it looks good for Parrish.
Goes down the
Oh
inside.
no, it's close.
It's quite close, but Kulisevich will have the inside line for the right-hander.
He managed to
Holds
defend.
position. Gonzalez, meanwhile, tries to go down the inside, and he has gotten past Kirby. One championship contender passing another. Next target for him is Francesco La Rosa. Parrish is very close to the back of Kulisevich, who defends the inside line to the last corner. He did not need to do that. Good compromise his exit. Parrish, can he get him into turn one? Is there an option on the table for the American drivers? My screen has frozen. No, he has not gotten him. Quite unfortunate. Andreoli is having an amazing fight back from 21st on the grid. Gets up into 11th. He's past Denholm. Meanwhile, Arnold is hounding down Kirby. The Brazilian is not having a fun time in his home race, or one of his home races. I think we've also raced Interlagos this season, though it's been so long ago. As Parrish is going to have another look at Kulisevich. Can he get him this time down the inside? He's going to try it, and he's going to get him. So Parrish second place. Next target for him, if he can hunt him down, is Alex Broster. Does he have any chance? Arnold, meanwhile, up to 9th place. He's gotten past Kirby, who is in free fall right now, as Andreoli is just one place away from some points. Or I should say 1 point singular, but that can turn into more points. Clark holds the fastest lap, meanwhile, but Broster is quite quick. His lead is 12 seconds in 15 laps. He is not literally, but close to literally, on fire. The only way Broster loses this race is if his car messes up or he messes up. Otherwise, I strongly think there is no catching the Brin today. As Andreoli gets into the points, great move there. He's up in the 10th place, having started in 21st. In just 15 laps, he's up in a P10.
Oh,
Anderson right up to 19th, big mistake. Shaw has overtaken him, and Sturt will try to do the same. I'm going to take a bathroom break. Be right back.
Okay. Press catching up. As we see Denholm passing Kirby. I think the first pit stops are starting. Yeah, Broster's coming in. As Kress tries to get Judd into turn 1, and he goes up to P5. Gonzalez P8. Clark now has catched up to the last placed cars. La Rosa also now have a chance to pass Judd. But can't make it. Rosser entered the pits. And Clark stays last for now. Oscar is coming in. The next lap. Roster comes out in P10. Okay, P11. 8.2. Gonzalez now, I think, stuck again in the train. Or train. Now La Rosa with the next chance. The inside and Jawad again going against his teammate. To Charus. Oh, there's a lockup. And I think someone has a problem. Electrical problem. For Kulazek. Unfortunate. As can also enter the pit's nest to break a bit. Oscar 8.3. There's some more cars in the pit. Harris is coming in this lap. Can La Rosa finally get past? No, he can't. Yes, we have now, like, I think 5-car train. But some will be pitting. Arnold will be pitting, and Gonzalez. .8 pit stop for Parrish.
I'm back. What have I
Gonzalez
missed?
8.7. There was an electrical problem for Kulazek, but didn't cost him that much time.
And is he going to the end?
I think he is. He had 27 liters.
When was the problem for Kulisevich?
I think like on the straight.
Anything else happened? No, I mean, how many laps ago?
I think it was like 3 laps ago.
Okay. Has anything else happened since then? Is La Rosa? How is he? Oh, it's because of pit stops. That's why he's up in third.
Yeah, pit stop started, yeah. Oscar was also early in. And Gonzalez. Clark up to P13. And La Rosa finally got past Chapman.
Yeah.
after lockup. Parrish tries to get past Sorbach. Wasn't in yet.
Yep, indeed. Oskan, after a pit stop, Gonzalez is quite close behind Oskan, only 5 seconds. And could something happen between the teammates later on? Now what is the gap in the points between them?
Judge gets
Even the
back
points
at
for
La
pole
Rosa.
is only 6 points, so Gonzalez could take the title. Andreoli is fighting hard for a provisional second place.
Well, La Rosa's coming in this lap.
As Parrish is trying to make a move. Pulisic is stuck behind in the meantime. I wonder if Gonzalez is faster than his teammate Oskan. If he is, and passes him, and passes a few more cars, gets some extra points, could take the title. It's only a 6-point deficit. Definitely something he can overturn if he's quick enough. With Brosters being held up, he has already pitted. He's just en route to a comfortable win. As Clark is being held up here by 2 cars. Parrish battling with Zorbach. Zorbach being Clark's teammate, of course. As Kulisic tries to make a move on Anderson, who is having a horrid race. Oscar has caught up to these guys. He's going to be held up in traffic unless they pit very quickly. As Andreoli is catching to try not for the lead, he's going to try to go for it and take the provisional lead. Man who started in 21st place in this race is going to lead provisionally. He has taken the lead. Great job for Santino Andreoli. He may not be in the title fight anymore, but he sure is fighting hard, even if he's not the legitimate leader because he's yet to pit. Now Clark is being boxed in around the outside of these 2 other cars. As Parrish tries to get past Zorbach, Zorbach holds on and helps his teammate because he's the one fighting. Actually, no, he's not fighting because he has to pit one more time. As Oskan is being held up by Kulisic here. Wait, Kulisic emerged in front of Oskan. Interesting. As Chorchinat comes into the pits, where is he going to emerge? Chris?
Yes, somewhere in the top 10 or just outside. Also, it could be Kulasek in front because I think Kulasek's pit stop was slightly faster than from Oskan.
Could be as Parrish is going to try to get past Zorbach. Clark is racing his teammate Zorbach. Both have one stop left to make. As Oscar is around the outside of a bunch of cars to try and control what are being serviced. Gonzalez, I think, is getting closer to his teammate who is being held up in traffic. Yes, he's much closer. He was 5 seconds behind last time we checked. Now, he's practically 1 second down. He might have a fight between the front 2 in the championship. Chris.
Rock up there from Parrish.
Yes, indeed, that's gonna help Clark. He's got better traction and can get better drive and get him onto the straight and take the position. Clark could have had the chance to win and catch Proster. He's had some torrid luck, but he's making up for it slowly. He's gaining another place. Meanwhile, the 4-car fight continues as Gonzalez is making a move on his teammate. This is for track position. Can Gonzalez get him? Yes, he has gotten past Oskan. Now...
Oh, this makes it a bit more exciting again.
Now he needs a few more places, and he can steal the title right from his teammates' clutches. This is very interesting, but Gonzalez is doing exactly what he has to do as Zorbach dives into the pits. Anderson is holding up a train of cars, including 2 Damses, but Oskan is falling back a little bit. Kulisic is directly racing Gonzalez for position. Gonzalez needs to get past him if he wants that title. And Oskan needs to get as many places as he can. The gap is only 6 points. He can't afford to let his teammate beat him. Flo, who would win on a countback between the 2 Dams drivers?
Oh, I actually have no idea. Let me check.
I think Oskan.
On a countback, yes, Oskan would win, yes.
Yeah, because 2 second places.
In that case, Gonzalez needs to push hard. in as many spots as he can. As Parrish goes down the inside, fails to get through. Gonzalez now is getting past Kulisic. This is a vital move to make. Getting climbed up to 7th place as he can, as the race leader comes into the pits. Oscar has just been overtaken by Arnold, and this is a legitimate fight for position. This is turning out better and better for Gonzalez. Early on in the race, after Clark's problem, it looked like the title was a foregone conclusion for Oscan, but now we're not so sure. Once everyone pits, Gonzalez could be in championship leading position. Clark is racing against Will Parrish in the meantime. As Broster has reclaimed the lead, I think. Arnold is gonna fight Kulisic now. Down the inside into turn 1 comes the German. Andreoli comes out of the pits. Emerges right behind Oskan. Andreoli could hunt down Oskan perhaps. Oskan needs to stop hemorrhaging places. He has to pass Kulisic and keep Andreoli behind. Otherwise Gonzalez could steal that title. Looks like things are turning out quite interesting. As the Van Amersfoort car of Parrish is making a move on Clark. He's got fresher tires. Can he make the pass? Yes, he cannot. That was a quick switch.
Yes, he cannot.
I was going to say yes, he can, but he couldn't. Save that in OC quotes. As Oscar is making a pass on Kulisic, this is 4-track position and he's got it. But Andreoli is right behind. He's going to try to do the same. Oscar needs to pull a gap now and protect from Andreoli, who has significantly fresher tires. Andreoli's trying around the outside, but Kulisic is going very slow. Oscar has already pulled away by almost a second. Press is going to the end. He's jumped a lot of people. He has jumped a lot of people, but Gonzalez is hunting him down. Red's flow. They're quiet. As Andreoli tries to make a move, can he get past Kulisic? Down the inside, into turn 1. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He's got him. Up into 8th place goes the Frenchman. The man who started in second last. And next target for him is the championship leader Oskan. Samet Oskan cannot afford to lose this position. It could be the position that costs him the title. Because we're not quite sure of the math just yet, since not everyone is pitted. We are going to get a clearer picture soon enough. Don't forget, Oskan started on pole, Gonzalez started 13th, and Oskan is about to lose a place. Here comes Santino Andreoli. He's got better tires, he's got better top speed, and he has gotten the position. Has he? Yes, he has. He's up into 7th. Oskan drops down another place, and I think that might put Gonzalez into a championship winning position. This is getting very intense, Chris.
Yeah, I didn't expect Gonzalez to suddenly be there.
What is that lockup? Yes, it is. Oskan is under heavy pressure from 2 cars. Passed Kulisic easily earlier, but now Kulisic is back all over his gearbox. What is going on with the pace of Samet Oskan? The title is slipping away, and the man who won the title last season is here to pounce.
What would happen if we red flagged the race now?
Gonzalez is 5th, he will take 10 points. Oskan is 8th, he will take 4 points, which means that as things stand...
Well, Clark is 2nd.
Oh, yellow flag.
Yellow flag. Looks like we have our first retirement.
Oh,
Okay,
there's
no,
a
it's just
spin
a for Janet. No DNF, just a spin, but how did this happen? As cars have to take evasive action to drive around him. Anderson avoids him as well.
Anderson gonna drive into for a moment.
No, Anderson's day was already miserable. But let's see what China made. He had understeer here, got onto the grass. And and the gravel, and he just spun and was stuck there for a long time in the middle of the road. But he has things. If the race ended now, ignoring Clark's pit stop, Gonzalez and Clark would be on countback, which Oskin, which Oskin would win. So either
Clark
Gonzalez
pits
needs
no.
one more place, or he needs Oskin to lose one place, and Oskin is under pressure from cars behind. Of course, the map might change if Clark makes the stop. We'll just have to wait and see the positions.
And
As
La
there goes
Rosa
the
gets
race,
past Oscan. And then Hall
he's
might
lost 2
be as
places.
well.
Yeah, the second stint is going awfully for Oskin. He's losing control of this race completely. He's losing control of the championship, which is headed towards his teammate. Rubino Gonzalez might be making the impossible happen. He just needs to bring that car home nicely. And he will be rewarded with a championship. The only question now left here is, can he take it home? Can he win it?
And if the car holds on.
Yes, that's right. Denholm passes Oscar, and Oscar drops down to 11th. He's out of the points.
Oh,
This
man.
is awful. This is awful for him. He's gonna get back to 10th because of Clark pitting.
Yeah,
But
now
that's not
definitely Gonzalez a favorite.
Yes. Oscar's race has completely fallen apart in the second stint. I'm sorry, but this is just the truth.
No, this right is really a Gonzalez beginning.
Sorry, can you say again? Is Andrelli's making a move past
His
Arnold?
prediction. Championship winning prediction.
Ross is right behind Kulisevich. As Clark emerges in 12th place, points could be on the table. 13th place, actually.
That's the few laps left. That point might be possible.
He sure hopes he can get it. And the man currently holding that point is the championship leader, Samuel Oscar, who he has already passed once in this race. We'll just have to see if he can do it. As La Rosa is trying to make a move. La Rosa tries to get past Kulisevich, cannot do it.
Oh, Clark. Oh,
Clark side by side with Corby. Corby goes very
that was
wide,
close.
though. They were close to a collision, but Clark has to stay behind, unfortunately for him.
Ooh.
Look how tight that was between the two drivers.
It could have been a huge crash.
Thankfully not, though. Thankfully not. As things are slipping away from Oskin dramatically. He was on pole and was the favorite to take the title. But look at this now, Gonzalez is under pressure from Andreoli, who takes 4th place off the Spaniard. What's happening with Gonzalez's pace? He made a mistake here, and he's losing a bunch of time. Do not forget, Gonzalez needs to outscore Oskin by 7 points to win the title. And he's struggling with the car, is Rubino Gonzalez. 7 points means he needs to take 6th place, which scores 8 points. He's getting close to the limit. Is
Yeah,
Rubino
Arnold was now
Gonzalez.
also
He needs
onto him.
P6, assuming Oskin stays 10th. Can he hold on to that P6 is the question. Right now, Oskin's best chance for the title is for his teammate to drop down to 7th, or for Oskin to gain some places. As La Rosa is going for a more close edge. He has not got him. You know, Clark is charging through the field, goes up to 12th. He's got the freshest tires of everyone, and he has the fastest lap. He's incredibly fast right now. As Andreoli, who started in second to last, 21st, is 1 place away from the podium, and just a few tenths of a second behind Tobias Kress. He's gonna try to get him and get himself onto the podium places. He's going for it. Can Andreoli take it? Here on lap 30 goes the Frenchman.
Oh.
Fantastic stuff. He's having the 3rd place. Next target for him is I'm not even sure who. Parrish, I think. As Denholm goes down the inside of La Rosa, he's got him.
Andrew is definitely a driver of the day candidate.
Hold on, they're slowing each other down. La Rosa has a chance, he's got the inside line. Can La Rosa take the place back? They're still side by side, and Oskin has gotten a lot closer. This is what Oskin needs. This is headed Oskin's way. If he can just pass these guys, Rosa holds on. But Oskin is right behind these guys. He's right here, look. He needs to pass one of them, or both, to get back control of the title. But he also has to worry about Carl Curtis chasing him from behind. Oskin goes for the move on Denholm. He needs to make this pass. So are we going to see it? Yes, we are going to see it, but we're not going to
not
see a
yet.
pass because Oskin stays behind.
Clark also coming up.
Clark is pushing extremely hard. With 11 laps to go, who knows what he can do as Gonzalez is back on the prow of Crest. Crest is quite slow. And another place from Gonzalez is fantastic. He needs P6 to take the title if Oscar finishes where he is right now. Gonzalez, it'll be much better for him if he can go up rather than down. He's going for the move into turn 1 and he goes through. Bino Gonzalez up in the 4th place. He gets closer to that title. As Clark is charging through. He was in 2nd, he was catching the leader. He was the only car faster than the leader. Had a problem, dropped into last. Now he's in 11th, 1 place away from the points. Michael Clark is having a godly performance today. It really is a shame what happened to him early on in the race. Now he's chasing Samadowska, and he's got him once in the early laps. He's going to try to get him again. You can tell Oskin is struggling for grip, but Crest even more so. Arnold is attacking his compatriot for P5. Down the inside goes Alexander Arnold. Can he get past him? The answer is a resounding yes. Up in the 5th place goes the German against the other German. Clark, meanwhile, he's going to get back into the points. He's going to do it right now. Down the inside goes the Brit. He relegates Oskin at the points to P11. This is very bad for Oskin as Koenig goes through to P15.
This goes on. Oscar is going to opt for a miracle.
You know, if Clark manages to get on the podium, he can still win the title.
Oh, that would be a comeback. If he actually
Yes,
puts
indeed.
that up.
He has 12 points behind. No, he just needs 4th. He just needs 4th, not 3rd. If Clark can get up to P4, this will be the most incredible title comeback ever, because he's 12 points down. As Curtis is now pressuring Oscar. So what do you think? Can Clark do it?
If the strategy is actually working, then maybe he can, but it is still a long shot. But if he's quick with the overtakes, then maybe he has a chance.
Fastest lap is 1 point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, anything can happen in motorsport.
And Clark is now going for P9. Can he take that place? I think he's 13 seconds behind Gonzalez. That might be a little tough to catch him. Unless he gets some luck. But Clark has gained 1 place back. So you could say that Throttle problem robbed Clark of the title.
Meanwhile, the chat can't believe that Oscar's bottling the championship again.
As meanwhile, La Rosa is under pressure from Kulisec and from Clark coming up. But let's see how far Clark's monster charge can take him. Kulisec, the reigning champion, is being hounded down by Michael Clark as San Choi is in a fight with Tomaselli. Andreoli is in 3rd, pulling away from Gonzalez. Don't forget, Gonzalez needs to finish in the top 6 to take the title. Wait, even if Clark gets 4th, he still needs to send Gonzalez 4th and 6th. It's not so easy for Clark. He's gonna need luck. He goes up to P8. Just what he needs,
Next up, La Rosa. for Clark.
He's not going to take the title, but it's going to be a fantastic drive either way. Take a look at the gap at the front. Broster only leads Parrish by 3 seconds, I think it said. Broster dominated the entire race, but we might have a fight for the win, Chris and Flo. That was certainly unexpected. What do you think? Did Broster actually lose this race?
Would be very surprising if he does, after his pace at the beginning.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on that gap, like I said. Meanwhile, Clark keeps pushing. Next target is La Rosa, and he's getting closer and closer. 8 laps to go, including this one. How far up can Clark get? That car problem cost him the title, but it has not cost him his pride. 3.4 between the leaders. Keep an eye on that shrinking gap. Broster looked very comfortable to win. He had a 12-second gap when Clark had his problem. Now, Broster is under pressure, as Clark, speaking of him, is getting past La Rosa, up into 7th place. Great stuff. As Oscar dropped to 4th. What's happening to him? Does he have a problem? No, he's just
God,
terrible.
what's happening to Oscar? He's actually bottling it.
He's choking completely.
And Koenig is also probably getting.
And on the inside goes Koenig. It's falling apart from
Oscar is also
pole
there.
position to 15th place. Unreal. Pole position in championship lead down to 15th. He's really pissing it down the drain.
We were also
This
wrong with the prediction.
awful performance from the Swedish driver. And it looks like his teammate Rubino Gonzalez is going to take the title without a single race win, just like Oskan. Unless Clark can work a miracle, as Denon goes off the track almost, kept the wheel within the lines. But Curtis is unable to pass. Meanwhile, the gap between the leaders is under 3 seconds. We're gonna get a fight there soon before the end. Clark is 7.3 second gap to Kras. I don't think he's gonna be able to catch him. Oskan drops another place, 16th. Chelly will be next fighting. Chelly started last. 2.3, Parrish is gaining rapidly on Broster. 2.2 now.
Oh, I think there was a small block up from Broster. And
Broster
Oscar
had
16th.
such a dominant first half of the race, and now he's struggling. Where did Parrish even start this race?
Don't remember anymore. 8th, looks like.
Parrish started 8th.
And now Chelly also gets past Oscar.
The man who started in last just passed the man who started in first, as Anderson is also having a woeful day. Utterly woeful. He does get back into 20th though. That is not much consolation.
Really bad day for Swedish drivers.
Strong start to the season. As Gonzalez P4 looks good to take the title. He just needs to make no mistakes and bring the car home, and the Spaniard will win the championship. By, I think, 6 points from his teammate, correct me if I'm wrong. 1.4 between the leaders. Parrish is coming. Broster dominated this entire race since he took the lead on lap 1. And with 5 and a bit laps to go, he might actually be losing it. That is the worst way to lose a race. Other than a last lap car problem after you've been dominating. Broster looked so strong, but he is under some serious pressure. With a capital S. What do you think? Chris?
What I'm thinking? What?
I was saying Broster's under serious pressure as Corby has made an overtake.
Yeah.
Under
Parrish
second.
now under second.
We have a fight for the win, ladies and gentlemen. Clark is just 4.2 behind Kress. He could catch him. Clark has a chance to get 5th in this race. His pace is just gained another 6/10. Clark definitely has a chance at the top 5.
Also just got the foot. Gonzalez would be back-to-back title, as he won DTM last season.
Well, that would be very good for him. really sucks that that only Dennis is chatting. He has written all of the last few messages.
I think in the
Here
next
we have
lap,
the battle for the lead.
we might see
Parrish
it.
versus Broster. And we're getting onto the straight soon. Onto the front straight. Parrish, it's only a matter of time before he can pass him. He has enough time left. 4 laps left after the end of this one. Surely Will Parrish can do it. Here we go. Another front straight. Too far back to make the move here. But he's gonna get a chance in the back straight. Roster feels the need to go defensive. He did not need to do that. Cost himself some time. But it's impossible to pass in this section of track anyway. He just needs to master his defense. It's gonna go for it
No,
here.
Parrish.
And he's going to
Oh,
work. Parrish takes the lead in the most unexpected place. What a brilliant overtake. And the American is stolen the lead as the crowd goes wild.
unbelievable.
I did not expect to see that
And
as
Clark
Clark
has
says to
another
the
fastest lap.
lap. We said that in sync. But can we get a replay of that brilliant overtake? I did not see that coming from Will
Me neither.
Parrish. He
Especially
found the
when
grid
come on the straight.
and just sent it. Fantastic. That was incredible card placement. Very well executed pass. He judged it to perfection. What can I say? Will Parrish has done an amazing job. Fantastic. He has stolen the lead from the man who dominated this race. And Parrish, currently last in the championship, mind you. His best finish so far is
Yes,
6th
wow.
place. Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of points, Will Parrish. The man last in the championship is headed for the win. Meanwhile, Gonzalez is en route to the title. He's very close. Just has to bring that car home as Michael Clark has caught these two guys. Michael Clark is doing God's work right now. Won't be enough for the title, but there'll be plenty of pride. He really got robbed today by that car problem. He should have
what
won
would-
the title.
What would happen if we gets past these two and the Gonzalez has an issue? Would Clark then be champion?
Yes, but you really want to jinx him with 3 laps to go?
No. Was just asking.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Clark
As Clark goes down the inside into turn 1, can he get past Press? Yes, he can. Easy move. Next target for him is Arnold. Could even catch Gonzalez. Look, he's right there on the map. Clark has got much better grip, much better tires. And he's definitely going for it. I want to check something out in the table. Clark is 6 points behind Gonzalez, which means that passing the Spaniard will not be enough for Clark to take the title. And I'm sure he wants to do it for pride. He wants to go as the people's champion. And Clark goes down the inside, takes... No, he doesn't take.
Not enough.
P5. Well, he can't catch Gonzalez anymore. He's gonna have to stall for 5th. We'll have to go for a race leader Will Parrish. The man last in the championship will win the last race of the season in great style after fighting from 8th place. You know, Michael Clark is on track for a historic comeback. He was robbed of the title because of that problem, but he's gonna get 5th place now. He has taken it. Next target for him is Gonzalez 4 seconds off the road. Not enough time to catch him. But this has been one hell of a drive from Michael Clark. He might be the people's champion. But the real champion who has done an amazing job as well will be Rubino Gonzalez, without winning a single race, just like his teammate. Dams will take both titles without a win. Isn't that weird? Milan Andreoli is 2.2 seconds behind Broster, but there isn't enough time left.
Andreoli made up 18 positions in this race.
Yeah, he started on the back row of the grid, and now he's gonna finish on the podium. An amazing drive for the man. Lost out on the championship, unfortunately. But in the meantime, Will Parrish is about to enter the final lap of this season. And what a race this has been. Quite a crazy race, to be honest with you. Here we go on to the last lap. As Koenig is overtaken Chobot, unseen by the cameras. Androli is actually getting very close to the back of Brosser. He might have a chance at him on the back straight. What do you think?
P2 is possible.
Sorry, what?
Find really P2. It's definitely
Yes,
possible
indeed.
when he stays like that. Stayed onto him.
He's going for it right here. Can he make it work? Come Brosser? No, not yet. He's gonna have one and only one chance left on the back straight. And this is a fantastic drive. An absolutely fantastic drive for Will Parrish and for Santino Androli, who's going for it now. He's starting second to last. He's gonna go second. He has taken a yellow flag at turn one. What's happening here? Curtis is up to ninth. But who's out at turn one? There's a car off the road. We have to go there before the winner crosses the line.
Kulazek's out.
Kulasic is out. What is it? It's a crash.
Oh, was there contact?
There it is.
Oh, Curtis.
Curtis
Curtis hit Kulazek.
And he's taking damage. Is that gonna be investigated?
Kulazek was ahead, kinda, but also on the outside.
I think that was aggressive. But can Curtis hang on with damage? I think he might have already been overtaken. But we have to jump to the winner. He's about to cross the line. Kulasic is today's one and only retirement. But Will Parrish is about to win this race. The man who is last in the championship is gonna come through very shortly. It's been a very tough season for Parrish, but he's gonna win. No, Clark is taking Gonzalez. How did he get him? How on earth did he catch him? Incredible.
Yeah, I already seen that with like almost a second only. So I was thinking he would get him.
He gained 4 seconds in 2 laps, but Will Parrish comes through to take the checkered flag and win the South American Grand Prix. Fantastic drive. His teammate Santino Androli is going. Their teammates is going to finish second. Incredible job. Broster finishes third. Michael Clark, what an incredible fight back. It won't be enough for the title. He will miss out on the title by 3 points, but he will take 4th place. Incredible job. And second in the championship. And the 2023 F2 champion, crossing line in 5th, is Rubino Gonzalez. Fantastic drive. Fantastic season from the Spaniard. We have a champion. We have a champion. As Arnold is 6th, Kress is 7th, Corby 9th.
Koenig will get the last point due to the incident in the last lap.
Koenig will take the last point after Curtis suffered that damage. Charlie will take 13th, and on 14th, Curtis 15th, Oskan 16th. He loses out on the title. What a horrible race for Samet Oskan after a strong first stint. Drops down to nowhere.
And that's an 18th also really disappointing.
To his teammate. Yes, James Sturt finishes 21st. Kulasic, unfortunately the reigning champion, no more, is out of the race. Will Parrish takes the win. Rubino Gonzalez takes the title. And Michael Clark, the greatest drive I've ever seen from him, but unfortunately was robbed by the mechanical problem. He should have won today's race and the title, but things didn't go his way. Oh, no, it's only gonna be 2 points because the fastest lap Gonzalez is gonna win by 2 points, not 3. But Will Parrish has won this race. The man who was last in the championship, not anymore. And Rubino Gonzalez, the Spaniard, he won DTM. He now wins F2 back to back. And here we have the race results. It's a 1-2 for Van Amersfoort Racing. Will Parrish followed by Santino Androli, joined by Alex Brosser, man who dominated the race on the podium. Michael Clark, 4th place. He was robbed by the mechanical problem, but that was a champion's drive. Rubino Gonzalez, the champion's season, takes P5, ahead of Alexander Arnold and Tobias Kress in 7th. Francesco La Rosa and AFJP Corby 9th at his home track. Mauro Koenig in 10th, Adam Schobot in 11th, and you can do the rest.
Yeah, then Sobach 12th, DeCelli 13th, 14th Denon, 15th Curtis, 16th Oskan, 17th Tomaselli, 18th Anderson, 19th Choi, 20th Chad Jr., and 21st Sturt, and then 22nd and last Kulazek with the retirement in last lap.
Yes, that's right. And the fastest lap has gone to Clark, which means an extra point, so he loses the title by 2 points to Gonzalez. But he has done enough to beat Oskan in the points, so at least he'll be happy to take second. What a shame for Clark, though. He was robbed for no fault of his own. But
Oh
that was
yeah.
the best drive I've ever seen. And also credit to Andreoli for an incredible fight back, and for Parrish for winning the race, and Gonzalez for winning the title. And I think my voice is just about dead, but what did you think of that race, Chris? What did you think of that season?
It was definitely a very good race. Like from the viewer's perspective. Very exciting. Everyone thought we all thought Oscar is gonna get it, and then in the end it's now Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, for me, this is one of the best F2 finals ever because we had like three people in championship winning positions at one point. I think if I'm correct, Clark was in a
Yeah.
championship winning position for a moment. So
Oh,
Clark, I think, was in a championship winning position for a moment at the start.
no, he was not.
Or,
Toscan was still in title
well,
position when
but
he was
yes,
leading.
okay then. But still, it was really interesting between all of those three.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
this championship fight was really nice. Unfortunately, Anderson and Kirby couldn't really do much. Well, Kirby
Yeah, that's right.
obviously had not really much of a chance anyways, but Anderson completely fumbled it. And yeah, Otskan, well, he was quick at the beginning, but then dropped completely. And Gonzalez just took the chance and drove away with it. If Clark would have not had the problem, who would have thought what could then happen to him? Might be that he lost the championship. It is quite likely.
Yeah, Clark was unfortunately robbed by the problem, but that's luck. Goes your way sometimes, sometimes doesn't go your way.
Yeah,
Clark will still leave it up with his hell high.
yes. Yeah, this has been a very good and very long season. So, yeah, finally it's over. And with this final, it was really good. Yeah, I guess you can do.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we can say goodbye for this season. So, whenever F2 will start again, we will be back. Yeah, and Rob, you can do the outro if you want.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I guess he's not doing it, so I will do it. Uh, so I have been Flo, I have been Chris, Rob has been Rob, and we will see
Yeah,
you
sorry, I have some
whenever we
glitches.
will see you.
Wait,
So,
wait, wait,
wait, yeah.
wait. Before we leave, driver of the day, driver of the day. Who is the driver of the day? Clark for me,
Uh,
Clark.
I think Clark as well, but there's really Andreoli was really good as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
but Clark, yeah, he had the pit stop. He was so unlucky. Yeah, Clark, second
Yeah,
driver,
that was
but
good.
for sure the second best driver was Andreoli.
Andre, yeah, and second also take Andre Ole then on the second best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay then.
see you guys.
See you.